We are in another episode of me stuttering or yapping in a longer format.
Yapping the failure. Yapping the failure, he's gonna call it,
but it's okay, it's okay. We have Baxie fuel.
I'm here to make it a little bit smoother for him, to translate his...
More funny too, hopefully. Be funny. Alright, never mind.
What is this?
He has to be prefer, alright? He has to get ready.
I have to, what is it called? Be ready. I can't be put on the spot. I can't be funny on the spot, you know?
Bro, he's a bad content creator, bro.
I know. What is this? Not professional.
His fakeness, okay, no, his funniness is low-key fake. Who's writing your jokes, bro? Let's be real, there's a behind the camera.
I'm getting them from my Alani New, bro. Alani New is writing the script.
That's crazy.
I'm leaving Echo, bro.
So for those of you that don't know, he goes to these fake vacations, and then all of a sudden, from the fake vacation, he gets a new sponsorship. That's what he's known for, the trader.
I be brand hopping, you know. I be brand hopping, but he lets me.
That's crazy. No, so obviously I'm not very good at YouTube or whatnot. Essentially, I figured I'll just do what I know, what is natural to me, essentially. You know what I mean? So in this case, Baxter, as you guys may know, Baxter Hosley has been with Ekko for quite some time now, pretty much since the beginning. Last night, as I was kind of thinking through my life, I was remembering some moments from the Ekko house back home, back in New Jersey, and kind of remember some moments. One of the things that popped up in my head is like, this douchebag. So remember, like as a host, you want to make sure all of your guests are taken care of. So in the cold weather, he was staying in his car. Like he would sleep in the car, and that's what I remember yesterday.
Oh yeah,
you know what I mean?
Dude, it was comfortable. I don't know what to tell you.
Like how is that comfortable,
bro? So, okay, no, but this is the reason I was staying in the car, because there was tons of people in the house. There wasn't really anywhere to sleep, but that too. But I was like, I don't know. The car was more comfortable than the sleeping.
Okay, situation. See, that's what I mean, bro. I'm like, damn, I'm a bad host.
No. He wasn't a bad host. It was my choice. Like, I could have slept in the house, but like, no, actually, yeah, he kicked me out. He made me sleep in the car.
That is crazy.
Like, dude. The thing is, though, how this all started. So in the beginning of Ekko, he sent me. We need to explain this, bro, in like chronological order.
It's okay from the very first day.
From the very first day. This is how I met M. So, I was like into content creation before M came around. I think like a year in to posting on TikTok, and this dude DMs me. He's like, it's your nephew, right?
Yeah.
So he's like, my uncle's making this pre-workout. Do you want a sample? And I'm like. This is the first time he's DM'd me, by the way, and I was like, I'm good. Like, is someone just gonna send me like white? I'm not trying some random white shit that is like someone sends me in the mail, you know? Later to find out, it was M making the pre, and that was his nephew hitting me up. So we figured that out like months later. That was funny. But yeah, so pretty much how I met M, someone came on my live, it was like, have you tried Ekkovsion? He was like starting to get a little bit of traction on TikTok. People were like seeing his pre. It was literally just him. He just had one tub of pre, Ekkovsion 1, and he sent me some to try. I still have it, by the way. It's signed by M. I have one of the first tubs ever made, the first like 1,000 batch. So I reviewed it. It was fucking amazing. It tasted really good too. 1.0 actually tasted really good. Yeah. Strawberry kiwi, I remember. Oh, that was pretty good. But yeah, so that, and then M, things led to another. He invited me. This is when the second version of the pre was restocking, and he had the first like athlete meet. Yeah. And he's like, I wasn't even on Ekko, by the way, and he's like, just come out, hang out with the team. And I was like, dude.
So that was like the first meet, and to me, the meets were like, kind of like getting to, know you guys. Because I like, it's not that I didn't grow up with friends. I grew up with friends in high school, and it wasn't like, so there was a time when I just kind of like had this journey by myself. So kind of like went from basically having not a single friend to all of a sudden like all these guys that are kind of like, the more I got to know you guys, the more I felt like connected. So I was like, I wanted to meet you guys so badly, and which is why the meet happened. And it was like, and the weird part is because I was just new to TikTok, right? I'm like, typically I was busy with my actual work and then also trying to create content and then reading studies, so that would take up a lot of space, and I also want to get my workout in. And it was just like I didn't know who Baxter was, but then as I kind of like saw more of his content, I'm like, what the heck? How did I not know? This is what I mean. It's like a lot of the athletes that we signed is because of you guys recommended them, and not because I identified them, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
And from there on, it's just kind of like you can tell with his passion, and like he's one of those dude. He's like restless. It's a good thing and it's a bad thing because like you'll never see him kind of just like sitting on like a couch relaxing without working. When I say working, he's probably like replying to comments, he's responding to DMs and long DMs too, interactive DMs. And it gets hard. I'm telling you, especially at his caliber. Like even I myself, this is why I get into that controversy today, because I didn't respond to her text because it just didn't get a chance to. But it's like it's the work ethics really at the end of the day, because like he does treat it as a job. And as I saw it, I'm like, I wish he would join Ekko, because like back then it was like, hey, even if you don't join Ekko, just like come in. And I remember you called me. There was a call that we got into, and I was like outside Attila. So it was just like he was like, obviously he was with Inaka back then. He was like, bro, but if you need ever any kind of help, just literally one call away. I think that's how we ended the call. Then that was like the first time we actually spoke on the phone.
Yeah.
And I was like, dog, like I wish he was with Ekko, because that's the kind of motivation. That's the kind of people I like when you have like good work ethics. Because if you have good work ethics, you'll figure it out. You'll adapt. You'll eventually like it's just easy. Damn,
now I'm remembering that call, bro.
Yeah.
I remember. Yeah, when I was on Inaka supplements, they just recently like dropped supplements, and then I was like, I don't know, obviously.
So here's what he said. He was like, dude, like because I love Inaka because like he likes the brand, right? And he's been wanting to be sponsored by for the longest time. So and he got sponsored, but it's like he didn't quite like their pre-workout enough where he could push it from the heart. And he was like, damn, did I low-key feel guilty? And that was like one of the decision I think factor for you to join.
That was literally, bro. That was literally one of the best decisions I've ever made. Because like the thing that really changed my mind though is when I came down to like the meet, I saw. Not only like everyone, like how good of a time everyone's having, but like how genuine he is. Like you guys can't really see it because you're not like around him and interacting with him every day. But this dude is like I can't even put it into words. He's like the most hardworking fucking genuine dude you will ever meet. Like I promise you. Like coming from me, y'all know, coming from me. Like that is straight up fact. And I saw that and I'm like, yeah, this is something I want to be a part of, and I know it's gonna like. From literally a year ago, I could see that we would be in this position today. Like I knew it was just a matter of time. Like you just need to,
so, Now the question is, after all this, right? We've obviously had like a lot of setbacks here and there. So would you say, like where we are at, is it better than expected, or something like we could have? Like, let's be real, we made a lot of mistakes. I made a lot of mistakes. There's so much things that could have been prevented. But it's like, do you think we're after like a year?
I think.
Is it better than we expected?
In my opinion, I'm right where I think we're right where I thought we would be. That's the best way I can put it. Like nothing. This is a very good outcome. I'm not gonna lie. For a year.
Yeah.
This is a very, very good outcome for a year.
Like
I have nothing to complain about.
Like if I'm being honest, like I definitely didn't expect it to go this far, especially within like this short period of time. Obviously retail was one thing, right? If I want to retail, that's like one way to like really increase your net worth and like increase your company's worth, right? But I also like, kind of like what he said, the meat, that's what like really builds this connection for us, this like family like company. And for that, because we're so just like direct to consumer, I thought the camera freaking died, bro. That's crazy.
We're finishing up on the Ekko phone.
Yes.
You already know. But yeah.
It's just, so like to sum it up, you guys, like and now like we're at this Ekko house, we're trying to upgrade that to a little bit. And one of the things that made me happy, because like Baxter recently purchased his car fully, he paid it off. And that was one of the biggest power move ever, because he could have easily just like bought something completely different. But in a sense, the fact that is what I mean, it's like an adult mentality and the good work ethics that you can see in the character development. And I truly hope if even like one of you guys are watching this and you actually understand what I mean by this and what this represents, and if you're able to apply this to your life, and hopefully, and it's ready, bro.
Oh no.
Let's grab this real quick.
Yeah, it's starting to rain. This is bad.
Do you think we grab those real quick? Let's just go into the.
Oh no!
So.
Up in the house. Let's go in the house.
Yeah. Hold on, we're gonna catch up in the house. So we're in the Ekko house, and he was just saying legacy. So this particular award means a lot to me because it truly is a legacy. Again, like Baxter obviously has changed a lot of people's life. TNF does all of them really. But it's like we built this team where it feels like the entire team is somehow responsible for changing some lives, and we somehow got them all, and we're getting more. We're signing more.
Yeah.
That is crazy. It's just like...
It's like, that's the thing you were talking about earlier, like how you could have gone into retail and you could have scaled the business like that. That's what everyone's doing. Like you have to stand out in a like a world full of like everything's the same in the world. You gotta find a way to stand out somehow. And I think how connected we are with like the people that support us is a really big thing. In my opinion, to be honest.
100%. This is why like we go live religiously. Like he'll go live, like we try to go live every single day, and the reason is a lot of times we don't get a chance to like respond to DMs. So if you were able to like just ask questions on the spot, and we can just with text you can only explain so much. But it's like we treat it almost as like a regimen every single day, and not just to like just be like, yo, thank you for your support. For other like actually trying to keep them updated with everything that they might have questions of. And if they have a little bit more depth, we can just push it out in like 2 minutes, and we're done with that question. And if they're occasionally what will happen though is like we're explaining and then they leave in the middle. I don't know how to repeat myself. I'm like, bruh, no. But yeah,
it's been one hell of a journey so far, yo. I'm not gonna lie. Like this is bruh, it's one of the best decisions of my life ever joining Ekko. I promise you. I say that from the bottom of my heart, actually.
I think like I would 100% agree with this myself because I loved being a data analyst. I thought that was beautiful. I thought I made my parents proud, but I wouldn't have been able to help my family the way I am now if it wasn't for Ekko. And if just in case if we don't seem like we're grateful, we truly are. Like believe me, you guys, we do try to keep you in mind in terms of like how. We want to be fair with the pricing. Even when I had to increase the prices by 15%, try to like not do it for everything because idea is for you guys to be proud of us and you guys want to come back. I would much rather have a loyal fan base than just simply blowing up and sell one time and then never come back.
That's a big thing too. Hold on, before we end this up, a lot of people are like, oh, what's the best way to blow up? How do I blah, blah. That doesn't matter. You have to develop a connection with the people that actually support you, or else what are you doing it for? Like, what are you doing this for? Money? You get money, and what are you gonna do with that money? It's not gonna make you happy. I promise you. You can have all the money in the world. That statement holds true. If you have all the money in the world, it doesn't matter. You have to be doing something that gives you fulfillment, like help people, like something like that.
I want to add on to this a little bit. So like right now, obviously I'm financially doing pretty good. And in terms of money, like I don't know what else to buy. I bought like out of like lavishness, I just bought like a drone. But I made a decision because like I want to take YouTube a little bit more seriously. But like I'm staying with my girlfriend, beautiful house, she's cooking. I'm good. I drive a very nice car. And it's like I don't want to stress out about money, but this journey, this whole thing, my only concern is like, what if we freaking get canceled tomorrow? What if I do some dumb shit? That's what I'm scared of, bro. Like so now, it's like one of my paranoid feelings.
But yeah, that's what I think about too. I'm like, I'm not financially free by any means, but I have money, and I'm like, if I had more money, like what the hell would I do with that money? Like I can't even imagine what I would do with more money because I don't buy anything right now.
Yeah.
Like I don't.
The clothes we wear our own clothes.
We wear some clothes, bro.
Supplements, we have our own supplements. And like the food, people are literally sending him ice cream, bro.
Yeah. I don't know what's going on anymore, bro.
But anyway, so we'll just end the video. My hand is shaking again. Bax, thank you for taking the time.
Always.
If you guys made it this far, I love you guys. Genuinely, the fact that you took this far and the fact that you're still here, if you are, thank you. Peace is peace.
Peace.